Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Nicole from Nikki Renee Tarot. Some of you may follow me over on TikTok, or maybe you're just finding this and you're meant to. Maybe there's a message in here for you. I am a tarot reader, and today we're going to do a couple of collective reads. We have 3 piles here, 1, 2, and 3. So just take a deep breath and meditate for a moment. You can pause the video if you need to and figure out which pile you are drawn to, and that may have a message for you. But feel free to watch the whole video, and anything that resonates in any of these piles could be a collective message. It could be guidance or clarity or something that you may need to hear. It doesn't have to be the pile that you pick, although the one that you are drawn to may have something a little bit specific or more in depth for you. So again, feel free to watch the whole video and to listen to all of the readings, but pick one pile that you have in mind for your reading. We're going to get started. So pile number 1, we're going to start with. I'm going to put these other ones to the side. And let's see what collective number 1 needs to hear. Okay, so collective number 1, if you chose pile number 1, there's a couple of things that I'm seeing and getting right off the bat. I feel like pride is something that that may be a strength and a weakness for you, because I feel like when we're proud, we tend to be very confident in that area of life. However, pride can get in the way. Our ego can get in the way of things. But I feel like success and victory is really important to this collective. I feel like right now you are really working hard towards success and victory, achieving goals, accomplishments, and your guides just want you to remember to not let pride get in your way. It's okay to be proud, it's okay to be confident, but just make sure that pride or ego are not getting in your way of other aspects of your life, or even with this goal, that they're not taking over and getting too much in the way. I feel like this collective is very calm and tranquil and emotionally stable, emotionally balanced in general anyways. But I do see something really big coming in for this collective. I do see we've got a fiery climax approaches along with the Chariot and the Tower. There are big changes about to happen for this collective that are going to cause chaos with this calmness that you've been vibing in for a while. So if you've been feeling tranquil, if you feel like you've found your peace, if you've been feeling really calm, like the waters you're just kind of floating along and things are going well, that is about to change. Not to say that things are not going to be going well. This climax, this change doesn't have to be negative, but I do feel like it's going to rock the boat a little bit. The answers that you need will be coming in for you. Listen to your intuition, okay? But there's definitely some big changes coming in for this collective. Sudden changes, things that are going to come crashing down. Now, with the Tower, it's important to remember that when the Tower moment happens, it is uncomfortable, it does get chaotic, it does get unpredictable. There are a lot of changes which can be scary, but those changes are inevitable. They were going to happen regardless, and it's inevitable for growth. Remember that change is not always negative. It's not always negative. It can have a negative impact on us. It can be scary. Things can go wrong when there are big changes happening. But in the end, we learn lessons. We learn from our mistakes. We grow. We evolve. Advice and guidance for this collective. during this time. Yep, see, there it is. This is a time of learning lessons. Your advice and your guidance for this Tower moment and these changes that are coming in for you, these powerful, powerful moments, this is a chance for evolution. This is a chance for growth. It's a chance for progress. So just keep that in mind and learn from those lessons from your past. Yeah, somebody's coming in with a message. There's going to be news or new information, a message. Somebody's going to text you, contact you, call you, email you, visit you, something like that. That's going to bring on this change and this fiery climax. This could be a really big blowout argument. This could be a really big conflict, or this could be like a promotion or something that just kind of throws you off your tracks, comes out of the blue. Maybe you weren't expecting it. It's unpredictable. Lean on your support and remember to be support as well. Lean on your support during this time because you're going to need a support system. But also be supportive of those around you as well. Work as a team, collaborate with people, work together towards the problem rather than pointing fingers at each other and placing blame or working against each other. That's your advice here. We also have, transformation. Yes, this goes along with the Tower card. These are both transformation cards. There's definitely a huge change happening, a huge transformation. You are evolving. You are growing. You are progressing in life on your spiritual path, your life purpose. Make sure that you are nourishing yourself throughout this process. Make sure that your self-care and your self-love are #1 top priority during this time. Making sure that you are eating enough, drinking enough water, eating nourishing foods, not eating enough necessarily, but eating nourishing foods, getting enough sleep, exercising, meditating, all of those things that you need to do for your own well-being and your own health, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Make sure that you are getting that nourishment during this time because you are going to need your energy for this huge transformation that's happening. This could involve children. Some of you may have children. Children may be involved in your situation. I don't know if you work with children, if you have nieces, nephews, or if you have your own children. But just keep in mind that you and your family are safe and divinely guided. And to trust in this situation. Trust that this change, this transformation is going to lead to bigger and better things for you. That's what I have for collective #1. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that resonates with you guys. Please let me know in the comments if it did resonate. Please let me know how it resonated. If you want to share specifics, that's fine too. Don't put any too personal information in the comments though. Just be aware of any scammers or anything like that. Okay. So collective #2, let's see what we have. Some of you may be working a little bit too hard. Some of you, I'm seeing hard workers, very responsible workers, but you may need to unplug from work or unplug from school or whatever this is to kind of focus on your self-love and your inner peace, bringing more balance into your life, doing more things. I feel like this collective needs to focus on like the work-life balance, right? So like, I feel like you guys are really hard workers. Some of you may be Capricorns or earth signs, and you struggle with making time for things that you really enjoy doing. I don't know if it's guilt. I'm hearing guilty. We feel guilty for doing or spending a lot of time doing the things that we love. Video games, hiking, shopping, art, whatever it is for you. Do more of what you love, okay? Make sure that you are resting more, being more present in the moment, okay? Taking things slowly. I feel like this collective kind of moves rush, rush, rush. There's like the hustle and bustle, the work life, right? Where we work, we wake up, we go to work, we come home, we make dinner, we get ready for the next work day, we go to bed, and that's it. We just keep doing that cycle over and over and over again. But your guides are saying to slow down, make more time for what you love, make more time for rest, contemplation, processing your thoughts. It's really important. You know, maybe take the long way home after work and just kind of like on the drive, just kind of be in the moment and process your thoughts throughout the day, process any information that, anything that's on your mind. Taking it slowly. Taking it slowly. There could be like a romantic offering or opportunity for this collective as well, but your guides are saying, you know what, you might not be able to give what you want to give. You might not be able to give all of you into that relationship, or to give enough into that relationship. So maybe just kind of having friendships for right now, or that other person might not be available to give you what you deserve. So just keeping it as like a friendship for now, because right now I'm seeing like you need to recharge your energy. You need to rejuvenate your energy. Right now there's a lot of focus on work, and you're hardly focused on yourself and like your self-love and doing the things that make you happy. So how can you give, like, what more do you have to give to someone else in a relationship? There's not much more to give. So once you find this balance of like responsibility versus fun, and like finding your own peace, finding your own happiness on your own, then maybe that'll open up some more space and energy and love to give into a romantic relationship. So I'm kind of getting like now is not really the best time. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. Prosperity lies ahead. So a lot of us, in this collective, you might be feeling like you need to work, and you're putting yourself on the back burner, you're putting your happiness, and you're making those sacrifices. But you might just need to step out of your comfort zone and trust that prosperity lies ahead. You might need to step out of your comfort zone with work, or maybe the self-love and the happiness and like doing things for you is stepping out of your comfort zone. Maybe you've been taught that doing things that you love and not constantly being productive is selfish. And so trying to relearn and retrain your brain to believe something different, because it's not selfish to do things that you love. It's your life. You only live one time. This is all you got as far as we know. So live like this is your only life. Start doing more things that make you happy. Stepping out of your comfort zone with that. Prosperity lies ahead for you. Taurus energy. There's lots of earth energy here. Lots of pentacles. Retreat, time alone or in nature to help you recharge. Letting go, surrendering. There it is. So stepping out of your comfort zone and trusting, surrendering that the universe is going to allow things to happen if they're supposed to be. If it's meant to be, it will be. Surrendering to your guides, surrendering to the universe that things are going to work out for you. Maybe taking some time, again, unplugging and taking some time to do, some me time, to do whatever it is that recharges you, whatever it is that makes you feel recharged and refreshed and ready to go. Advice and guidance for this collective number 2. Letting go of ego, letting go of insecurities, doing some reflection. Yeah, you're definitely not available or emotionally ready to get into anything serious. This is just a time for fun, okay? Those relationships that you're in can be fun, but you're not ready for commitment right now. You're not ready for anything serious. Whoever you're involved with might not be ready for seriousness or commitment. Work on those jealousy issues and the insecurities. You don't have to be productive 24/7. I feel like this collective needs to hear this. It's okay to take rest days. It's okay to balance rest with productivity. That's what I have for collective number 2. Let's see what's in the cards for collective number 3. So this collective also needs to take pause. This collective also needs to, maybe take a step back and maybe rest and rejuvenate their energy. You could be mourning, you could be grieving. Mourning is about bittersweet endings and marking a passage. So we could be ending something. This could be a relationship. This could be a job. This could be a spiritual transformation. There's something that's coming to an end here. And it's okay to be sad, even if it was toxic, even if it was negative, even if it's no longer serving you. It's okay to mourn whatever this is that's ending, right? It's okay to be sad that it's ending. It's okay to feel whatever you're feeling about this process coming to an end. And, you know, pause and sit with that energy, right? This card represents that bittersweet moment when you know that it's time for something good to come to an end, but you're still going to miss what you had. There's a lot of pressure to move past grief rather than through it. Often, a failure to acknowledge grief may lead to doubt about the beautiful new path that is ahead of you. Crossing the veil has come to you because you may be questioning a decision out of fear that what you're getting may not be worth what you're giving up. This card is your confirmation to let go, but also to make space to process your grief, to sit with those feelings. Where are you now? You have served a purpose and you are destined for more. You may consider performing a ceremony similar to a graduation to mark the transition from one way of being to the next. Trust, it literally says, trust that where you are headed is right and will lead to many more happy memories, along with believing in the impossible. You are safe and will be supported. Believe in the impossible. Beautiful things are coming in for you, but right now it's okay to grieve whatever this situation is. It's okay to take pause and sit with this energy until you've processed it. There's no rush. You know, anybody who rushes grief or mourning, and not just of people, this doesn't have to be a person. This could be a job, a situation, a friendship, a relationship. Maybe we're breaking up or divorcing. This could be any situation in your life that is coming to an end that you are even a little bit sad about. Sit with that, process that, feel those feelings. There is no rush for you to just get over it. There's no time limit. There's no timeline, right? There's no like requirement of how long you need to sit with something, how long you need to grieve something, or how quickly you need to grieve it. So anybody who puts pressure on you to either speed up the process or slow down the process or do it differently is completely wrong, because everyone grieves differently and everything that we grieve is going to need a different process. So just sit with this for however long you need. Don't overanalyze things. Yep, processing your emotions is really important. We don't want to repress or bury our emotions because that's going to create blockages for us. We don't want to overthink. We don't want to overplan, overanalyze, or dwell too much, too long. Just go with your intuition, right? If you feel something, sit with that. If you're like, you know what, I think I am done grieving, but I feel like I should be grieving longer, or I feel like I should be grieving differently, that is not your intuition. That is just you overthinking. So that's how you know that you're dwelling or you're overthinking it, right? Just go with what you feel. Pay attention to your feelings. Don't repress those feelings. Don't bury them. Don't ignore them. Don't ignore your intuition. If your body is telling you something, listen to your body. Going your own way. Some of you may be religious, which is great. Leaning on your religion is what's in the cards for you. There may be something that you need to pray over, or maybe go to your religious leader about, maybe talk it out, or whatever it is that you do for your religion. But this is also a card of like going your own way, making sure that you don't feel like you need to conform to any standards when it comes to grief, when it comes to endings or mourning. You know, listening to your own intuition and your own body and what you need to be doing. No one religion, no one person should be telling you how to grieve, how long to grieve, you know, anything like that. Everyone grieves differently and at a different pace. Surrendering, letting go of control, surrendering that whoever you believe in, whatever your source is, whether it be God, the universe, your spirit guides, your highest self, surrendering to them and trusting that they're going to give you the guidance that you need. Trusting your intuition, your highest self, trusting that you know what to do in this situation. But this is just a time of stillness for you guys as well. Okay, it's a time of healing. Once the healing, like once you've processed this healing, then you can have this new love. It's just not the right time, right? It's just not the right time. We need to take pause for healing. Additional advice and guidance for collective number 3. We've got 222 on the board. 222. There may be a decision that you need to make. And if you can help it, sit with this decision for a moment before you decide, before you make a move, okay? Sit with this for a moment. Once you make this decision, you will know that you're on the right path. You are exactly where you need to be. The world is about being exactly where you need to be. You don't always have to be productive. I feel like number 2 and number 3, you guys both needed to hear. You don't always have to be productive. Sometimes you're exactly where you need to be in a moment of stagnant, in a moment of stillness, in a moment of pause. Sometimes healing, grieving, mourning is exactly where you need to be. And it's okay to lean on that religious, that religion or that religious leader, mentor, therapist, community, whoever it is that you need to lean on for support. That is okay to accept. It's okay to ask. Okay? There might be something that you need to learn. There might be research that you need to do. Hello, Tourmaline. Don't mind my cat's tail just in the way. She likes to join us sometimes for our readings. But that's what I have for collective number 3. I hope that that helps. Again, whether you're collective number 1, 2, or 3, let me know down in the comments if your reading resonated with you, if a different reading resonated with you, which pile you were drawn to. I'd love to hear from you guys. But hopefully this helps. Hopefully it resonates and gives you some guidance. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.